everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so around a couple of weeks ago it was, Vinegar Syndrome were doing a massive sale on their website. I think it was called the Halfway to Black Friday sale or something along those lines. Apologies if I'm getting it wrong. But I thought, you know what, for this video I would stop by and showcase every single release that I picked up on that sale. So it goes without saying, I haven't checked out any of these movies yet. I don't know what the 4K transfers look like. They're all 4K releases. But I promise you, when I do get around to watching them, I will come back and maybe feature them in a haul video and share my thoughts on the movies and, of course, the 4K transfers. So with that said, I'm going to jump right into it. Now, this one I'm going to start with. I didn't get this on the sale. I actually got it on eBay. It just happened to come through the post at the same time as this package. And I said, screw it, it's a Vinegar Syndrome title. I may as well feature it in here. And it is The Boogeyman. Now, I remember seeing this movie back in the day, and I remember really enjoying it. It's something to do with it's like a haunted mirror. Now, there's a bit more to it than that. There is a story to this mirror, which I'm not going to get into, but I do remember enjoying it back in the day. And I was very surprised to hear that this is actually a video nasty. I think it's like maybe a section 3 or a section 2 video nasty. And I remember being somewhat confused by it, because when you actually do watch this movie, there's not a whole lot going on in terms of violence. But it's only when I spoke to my good friend John Perry, he was the one that told me that apparently the original artwork for this movie, as a matter of fact, I think it's featured on the slipcase. It's this artwork here. And there's a bit in the movie where the priest he's basically bleeding from his head and it's all dripping down his face. And apparently that was the original poster artwork for The Boogeyman. And apparently it was classed as a video nasty just by the cover alone, which is absolutely ridiculous when you think about it. But you'll be kind of baffled by it when you actually watch the movie, because like I said, I'm not saying that it's very clean. It's not clean. Like, there is some bad scenes in there, but nothing to warrant a video nasty. Let's just say that. So it's amazing to think that the cover artwork is the reason why it was put into the video nasty section. Unbelievable. So that's The Boogeyman. What a lovely release that is, by the way. And I've heard wonderful things when it comes to the 4K transfer. No surprise there. We are talking about Vinegar Syndrome. I'm sure every one of these are going to look amazing. This is one I have been wanting to get for a while now, and it was all about getting at the right price. It's my favourite Chuck Norris movie, and it is Invasion USA. But I have to tell you, this newly commissioned artwork that you get in this is absolutely stunning. I can never think of the actor's name, the villain of this. He's right up here. He is, now I mean it, he is a horrible bastard. It's one of those movies that your blood is going to be boiling, going through it. And it just adds to that satisfaction when Chuck gets the better of them. So yes, like I said, one of my favourite Chuck Norris movies. You've got the original cover artwork, which I have reversed. So the other artwork is basically that. And I'm just going to quickly take you around the back of it. This is directed by Joseph Zito, I think his name is, or something like that. Let me get that right. It is Joseph Zito. And I think he actually directed one of the Friday the 13th movies. So yeah, big change from going from Invasion USA to Friday the 13th. So, and that is the 2 discs you get inside it. And I really do hope the 4K transfer looks amazing in this. You also get a booklet in there as well. Get a bit of a write-up of the movie and the production, all that kind of stuff. So yes, this is going to be... It's been a long time since I've seen this one. And the thing is, that's the beauty of Vinegar Syndrome. You don't really have to worry. Because you just know they're going to deliver in terms of their 4K transfers. They always do, up to this point. Every one of them have looked amazing, and I'm sure this one is going to be no different. So yes, Invasion USA. Again, if you've seen this one, share your thoughts on it. I'm such a fan of it. Right, so up next is the start of the 3 VSU editions that I'm going to be showing. And the first one I have here is D.A.R.Y.L. Now, again, this is one of those movies that I remember seeing back in the day. I think it came out in like maybe 1985, 86, something like that. Again, could be getting that year wrong. But it's one of those movies, I can't quite remember it. But I am long overdue a revisit on this one. As a matter of fact, the last time I actually owned this movie was probably VHS. But this is hands down probably one of the most colourful releases that I've gotten from Vinegar Syndrome. Check out the back artwork on this one. Look how beautiful that looks. It's breathtaking, it really is. And again, this is one of those movies that I am a little bit worried about. Is it going to be one of those movies where maybe I should have left it in the past? I'll know hopefully very, very soon. But if you're familiar with the VSU releases from Vinegar Syndrome, they're actually held together by like a magnet strip here. And then when you open it up, this is the inside of the box set. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And then inside this set, you do have the booklet, which I'll quickly show you. And as you can see, they really are keeping up with the color scheme throughout this. It's so beautifully, beautifully vibrant. And the booklet, again, if you're familiar with Vinegar Syndrome, you get a little bit of everything, a few stills from the movie. Of course, you get a lot of a write-up there as well, covering quite a bit. So that's the book. And then this is the slipcover that you get inside it. And here we go. Now, I honestly can't remember the original poster artwork for this movie, but something's telling me that might be it. Now, in terms of spot glossing, it's all down to the title of the movie on top. Anything that you see writing, that's all done with spot glossing. And the same continues onto the spine of it. Everything is spot glossing, and even the back of this slipcover. Again, let me get you in close so you can see all that. So yes, beautiful presentation on this set. This is the artwork for the armory inside. So it is reversible. Sorry, that's one artwork. That's the other. So naturally, I opted for this one, something a little bit different. And then when you look at the back of it, as you can see, you do have quite a few special features. Like Vinegar Syndrome, they really do go all out when it comes to their releases. On this one, it is a HDR presentation, no Dolby Vision, unfortunately. I know that's going to disappoint a few people out there, but I'm not too bothered about it. You also get a 2-channel DTS HD audio on this one as well. The Blu-ray is region locked, but the 4K is in fact region free. And that is your 2 discs inside this set. And that is everything when it comes to this absolutely stunning release of D.A.R.Y.L. And it's great to finally have it in my collection. So that's D.A.R.Y.L. This one is another blast from the past. Again, don't have much of a memory on it, but I do remember enjoying it. It's one of Denzel Washington's early movies, and it is Virtuosity. Now, it's hard to believe. I was speaking to John Perry about this, but John told me that this one, when this release came out, apparently it got slammed for its artwork, and I am very, very surprised to hear that. I think it's very artistic looking. It really looks amazing, and it's one of those artworks that basically continues onto the spine of it, and then goes right around to the back of it. I think it's a beautiful presentation in this. I really do. And it all continues even onto the slipcover that you see inside it, which I'll be showing you now in a second. But this is the inside of the box, and it's just like the last one. Again, this is all magnetized. And then in this one, the slipcover is beautiful on this. Again, people weren't happy with this artwork, and I don't understand why. So it kind of does remind me of... I recently showcased a few umbrella titles of Asian horror movies, where it's kind of like done in black and white, and this is what the artwork kind of reminds me of those kind of umbrella releases, and that is the back of it. So Russell Crowe stars in this one as well, and to see a young Denzel and Russell Crowe in a movie together, it's going to be good. So again, if you have checked out the 4K transfer on this one, please do share your thoughts on it. That is all the special features that you get, and wow, there is quite a lot to go through there. There's a saying about whether this... Yeah, so this one is, in fact, Dolby Vision. Now, in terms of audio, it's just a DTS HD 5.1 audio. D.A.R.Y.L, I think, is the same. I don't think Vinegar Syndrome... I don't think they kind of do the whole Dolby Atmos thing, which is a bit of a shame. But take nothing away from it. Their audios do sound fine as well. And I'm sure Virtuosity is going to be no different. So that's the array with the slip, and then of course you get the booklet, and as you can see, it's like an X-ray, and this is the back of it. Look at that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the hatred is when it comes to this release in terms of its artwork. I think it's quite creative. Very happy with it. So yeah, that's your booklet. Again, I don't have to tell you, it covers a little bit of everything. So that is the release of Virtuosity. Just let me put this away, if I can. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that brings me on to the last title that I'm going to feature in this video. And I can promise you, I will be back for definitely this one. As a matter of fact, I'll probably do a video just dedicated to it. I cannot believe I'm holding this in my hands on 4K. It is Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child. And I am so happy that they decided to stick to the original artwork on this release. Just like the other two that I showed, this is a VSU edition. I think I'm getting that right. I think that's the right code for it. So in terms of spot glossing, it's all on the title of the movie and the write-up that you see on the top of it. Eddie Murphy is the chosen one. But wait till you see the artwork throughout this set. That is the spine of it. Again, all heavily spot glossed. And the back artwork is just, oh, it's beautiful. And as you can see, it is Charles Dance. And I absolutely love his character. Such a wonderful villain he is. Wonderful actor as well. And just like the main cover, it's just the writing that's done with spot glossing. So if there's one movie that I want Vinegar Syndrome to deliver when it comes to its 4K transfer, it's this one. I am a huge fan of it. That is the inside of the box, and as you can see, it's representing that scene where Eddie Murphy is trying to get the dagger, so he has to go through an obstacle. He's holding a glass of water, he can't spill a drop. So that's the inside of the set. Even the slipcover that you get with it, oh, it's just so beautiful. I mentioned the inside artwork is him going through an obstacle to try and get a dagger. Well, this is the dagger itself. And look at the way it's presented, the colour scheme, it's just stunning. That kind of red, the black, I don't have to tell you, I'm a huge fan. And then when you look even at the back of it, actually, let me just see if there's anything going on in spot glossing. No, there's no spot glossing, but I can tell you now there is spot glossing on the spine of it, on both sides. And even the back of it is, you got the bird, and then of course the glass that he is carrying through that obstacle. The bird actually plays a huge role in it as well. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what it's all about. But wow, the artwork is breathtaking on this one. And then of course inside, you do get the original artwork on the array, but there was also alternate artwork, and this is the alternate artwork, and I've opted for it. And it is of course the Golden Child himself. So wow, it's such a wonderful movie. I've said this to a few people. This might be my most anticipated release of the year. That's how much of a fan I am of this. Outside the Beverly Hills Cop movies, the first two that is, this is probably my favourite Eddie Murphy movie. And once again, jam-packed with special features. And I think it is, yeah, presented in HDR and Dolby Vision. And the audio side is a DTS HD 5.1 audio on this one. And then of course inside is your two discs. Now I can tell you, And again, fair play to Vinegar Syndrome for doing this. They acted very quickly on this. A lot of us were very surprised to see this in the set. And as you can see, it says, oops, we fucked up. So they actually made a mistake there was an error on the 4K disc. And they quickly addressed it. And they actually sent out the replacement disc. So that is the replacement. I just have to swap out the other disc. So again, you have to give credit when credit's due for them to act on it as quickly as they did. They didn't leave it for like, you know, oh, we made a mistake, we'll address it now in a couple of months' time. So this is the booklet, of course, that you get with it. And just at the back of it, you got a couple of credits. And then, of course, you've got the write-up. And again, it's the exact same when it comes to, sorry, I was going to say Umbrella. When it comes to Vinegar Syndrome booklets, it covers a little bit of everything. Very, very excited to finally check this one out. What an absolutely stunning release this is. And this is hands down. And I'm not just saying it because it's one of my, you know, favorite Eddie Murphy movies. But this is hands down the best release that I've seen from Vinegar Syndrome. And that's saying something when you consider some of the absolutely astonishing releases they have brought out. But this one really stands out. As a matter of fact, I think there's a lot of people out there that had their heads turned towards this movie because of this release. It's absolutely incredible. So there you have it. That is everything that I picked up on that sale. And before I let you go, I just want to throw a big shout out to John Perry once again, Mondo Chelloveck Movies. Because I have to tell you, he inspires a lot of this. He is such a fan of Vinegar Syndrome, and anytime a sale comes along, or if you know, they announce new releases, John is always there right in the buzzer letting me know what's coming my way, or what's coming our way. And I can't thank him enough for that. You know, the thought of actually missing out on that Golden Child release would have been absolutely heartbreaking, but now it's in my hands, and very excited to check it out. So thank you so much, John, if you're watching. I really do appreciate all your input when it comes to releases like this. And what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to leave a link in the description below to John's channel. And if you're not already subscribed to him, you would be doing me a big favour if you went over and threw him a sub. Again, it would be massively, massively appreciated. So thank you again, John, for all your help. So with that said, I am going to let you go. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could do, leave a comment down below and share your thoughts on some of the releases that I picked up here. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.